Sure. So my name's Phil. I go online by Mr. The.
My name is Joe. My tag is MDJ.
I'm Marty PSCSR. I'm an artist. This is my second year coming here to Genesis.
I've been developing games for about almost 13 years now. I'm here to showcase all the way from Toad Skater and Genesis 9.
My partner and I, Slumlord GG, also Grant, started All Chat Esports about a year and a half ago.
I got my start making Smash Brothers keychains, actually, way back in 2019. Smash Brothers is such a big franchise that encapsulates so many interests that Smash players are kind of into everything.
The purpose of All Chat Esports is to marry the crossover between physical fitness and competitive video game play. We started by hosting tournaments, net play tournaments. We started going into the physical fitness realm, and now we have Fitness Wiki and Fitness FAQs in our Discord.
I see. What kind of content would you create for your Discord community? Is it like online courses, workouts that you do together? Is it that kind of thing?
Yeah, so when we first started the fitness, it was what we called daily quests. And I would make videos of 3 sample exercises. And a person who completed them at the end of the month got a pre-workout or a protein or some sort of gear to incentivize it.
Being here at like a Smash event, it's totally different from a lot of other places where you go as an artist.
Yeah, I would imagine that an artist has the option to go to cons that are more geared towards toys or comics or anime, for example. What brings you to Genesis specifically, and what are the advantages of coming to a Smash event?
I think when you go to a Smash event, you get to meet a lot of people who are really focused. It's just really fun to see people come up and talk about, hey, you guys made some art of like my main. I just think that's kind of special. I come to Genesis just to kind of like be a part of that. It's like totally different from anything else that I do during the year.
Tell us about the inspiration behind your game.
Sure. So it's supposed to be a play on like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So I wanted to get like the cosmic count and kind of be a parody on that. Some people are annoyed.
I see it now. I can hear it now.
Yeah, it's not immediately obvious, but I think I like that subtlety. There's a bit of like a waning quality towards like the feel and gameplay for a lot of these games. For this type of game in particular, I feel like I have a very tailored skill set.
How do we game this? We're like, how do we make fitness fun more than just telling people to come by our booth and do some push-ups on the floor? And we're like, let's do a leaderboard, because that's easy. People want to compete. We're at a competition, right? Yeah. So it made sense to make a leaderboard.
I'm getting folks coming back, like this individual in particular, I think has been here for like, is this your third time back here?
It's my second year.
This is your second year.
What was the most interesting or unexpected piece of feedback you've gotten from a player?
It was almost like less about the game and more about why aren't you selling plushies or do you sell patches? It's actually more about the merchandise that I get like very oddball questions. I wouldn't be aware that there would be an interest in this.
We noticed the Melee community really expressed their interest in boxing. We actually got into the boxing because our sponsored player, Toussaint, was at the Mogul Moves Chess Boxing event and won.
I've had major breakthroughs before. I had somehow managed to get myself into the Wholesome Direct, so I had made the cut and was able to successfully market my game and partner with them for their presentation last year. So it is a good networking event that is kind of important for increasing your profile of whatever product you're working on.
I feel like it's really important to put yourself out there and make a lot of connections. And Genesis and Smash tournaments are just really good for that. You know, I meet lots of people through these events, and that's how I gain my inspiration. That's how I learn about more stuff. That's how I learn how to better myself.
You want to do it?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. We're gonna go for 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, go.
I know I tried the game a while ago and I kind of sucked at it.
Yeah, so I need to do more tutorialization.
Do you usually bring your entire portfolio to every event you go to?
Yeah. So slowly growing like every single time. It's like always kind of a nice milestone to see where I was like the year before.
1 minute.
My girlfriend did a lot of the signage and like that little cardboard thing in the front there.
Can you take a look at that?
Go ahead.
What if I draw a frog?
Go ahead.
That's Ollie. Oh, I see. That's us.
I wasn't sure if I was supposed to look at you or the camera. So
I mean, whatever feels natural, right?
Yeah.
It's a great move.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I get the impression that you spent a lot of time like setting it up and making sure it's presentable and not like an eyesore.
Oh yeah. Every single time I try to hone the display and make it in a way that like is inviting for people, and then they know like I'm here and ready to talk, and also, you know, make it visible for people who come by. So yeah, it's something that I take a lot of pride in.
10. And time.
Thank you so much.
Good job.
What's your experience like working with the people at Genesis, like setting up your booth, making sure that everything is in order?
The Genesis organizers, they've been really easy to work with. They're people who understand like the needs of all the vendors and all the competitors, and you know, it feels very like homegrown, and that's what I love about the Smash community.
It's been great. They've been so accommodating. It's been so easy to communicate with them, just getting things done. It's really been a great experience all around.
Is that something you don't get from other events that you set up shop at?
Oh, for sure. In a lot of other events, they're a little bit like hands off or hard to get a hold of, or like you don't feel like you have any power, you know, like, or you have any say. But I really feel like the people putting this together care about the people who come.
I feel that way too. Even as a competitor, we feel it on our end. Where can we find you on social media?
We're All Chat Esports. You can find us on Twitter, All Chat Esports, YouTube, All Chat Esports, Twitch, All Chat Esports. You can find our Discord link in our Twitter.
You can find me on Twitter mostly, Marty PCSR. I stream on Twitch 2-3 times a week, usually, it depends.
But you can follow me on Twitter at Philip Witz. More importantly, I want you to wishlist this game on Steam. You can try out the demo there as well.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you so much for interviewing.
Thank you so
Great.
much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you, Enzo.